My name is Judith Lansberg and I'm the president of Green Rock. And this is our last Earth Hour event for 2012. And I have to say it's a wonderful way to wrap up our annual action to raise awareness on energy use and climate change. On behalf of Green Rock, Belco and the Earth Hour Council, I'd like to welcome the Honourable Dame Jennifer Smith, the Minister of Education, Mr. Andrew Parsons, the President of Belco, students, parents, teachers and guests. And can I please ask all the student winners to come and sit in the chairs at the front? I know you've been avoiding them. It's because we at Green Rock believe that we have an obligation to protect the planet for future generations, including our representatives here, that we promote Earth Hour. It's because we believe that thousands of Bermudians also care and want to stand up and be counted among Earth's citizens who will take action to protect the planet. Bermudians who are very ably represented here today by our essays. Our Earth Hour event at City Hall almost 2 weeks ago combined education with entertainment. And we were very happy to see more people, even more people there than last year, come to be informed about living sustainably and to demonstrate their commitment to saving energy and to climate change. A highlight of this year was Belco's Young Engineers human-powered electricity generators. And these are students who not so long ago, they're now professional engineers who not so long ago were students like you guys. And the bikes were a very fun and informative way for people to learn about what it really takes to power our lifestyle. But as you have demonstrated, Earth Hour is of course not just about turning electricity off for 1 hour, but about going beyond the hour. The Earth has to support the footprints of 7 billion people. And so it was really inspiring to read your thoughts and suggestions on how we can and how you can adopt practices and behaviors which reduce our resource use and help us all to tread more lightly on our planet today and in the future. So thank you very much for that and congratulations on your efforts. In order to recognize all of you individually, it's my great pleasure to hand you over to Mr. Andrew Parsons, Belco President.
Good afternoon, everyone. Before I begin formally, and I promise to keep my remarks brief so we can get on to the real business at hand, the prizes, I would like to, on behalf of Belco, congratulate Green Rock and the Earth Hour Council on developing a wonderful annual event over the past 4 years. Belco is pleased to have been part of the celebration each year. In 2012, we are also delighted to see the work of the talented young thinkers and writers thanks to our second Earth Hour essay contest. I'm pleased to report that this year 261 essays were submitted as compared to 119 in 2011. The contest, which is open to students 9 to 18, is supported by Belco, Green Rock, and the Bermuda National Library Youth Services. It is intended to raise awareness about environmental issues as well as to encourage research and writing. And we definitely have done that this year. While I didn't read all 261 essays, I did have the pleasure of reading the winners, and I must say I was extremely impressed by the quality of the writing, but more importantly by the ideas offered by the students. Truly commendable. Simple ideas like timers on water heaters and just turning off the lights when you leave the room, or using water filters can have a huge impact on electricity consumption. We generate our electricity with fossil fuel, which is a finite resource. Anything we can do to reduce that need for fuel helps this Earth to sustain itself. Belco supports the use of renewable resources like wind and solar, and we encourage you to consider how you can use these technologies in your home. I will say that I was truly impressed by the term green turtles by Mr. Bean. Turn it off, unplug it, recycle, throw it away, light and air usage, and conserve energy. Very catchy indeed. And I would also like to wish you happy birthday, which I understand is today, and many congratulations. I would also ask you to make sure that your dad treats you to a very big gift in commemoration of. To all participants, thank you, and a job well done. But a contest needs judges, and I would like to thank them for performing the arduous task of selecting the winners, which I'm sure was not easy. From the Bermuda National Library Youth Services librarian Marla Smith, who was kind enough to invite us here today. Representing the Earth Hour Council and also the Ministry of Environment, Planning and Infrastructure Strategy, Director of the Department of Energy, Jeannie Nicolai, and Sustainable Development Officer, Nicola Leary, and from Belco, Environmental Officer Wendell Richards, and Sigma Corporate Information Analyst, Daniel Redmond. Now I would like to call on Minister of Education, the Honorable Dame Jennifer Smith, to offer a few remarks.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Let me first acknowledge Dr. Judith Lansberg, the Green Rock President, and Mr. Andrew Parsons, Belco President, and the contest sponsor. Students, parents, invited guests, I'm delighted to be here with you today to recognize the successful students whose essays in this 2012 Earth Hour competition made them the winners. Let me begin once again by thanking the sponsors of the contest, Bermuda Electric Company Limited, as well as Green Rock and the Youth Services Division of the Bermuda National Library. I am thrilled to be a part of this recognition of the accomplishments of students from the public and private schools. Very special congratulations to Raymond Bean, Nicholas Cease, and Amelia Oakley, each of whom were first place winners in the 2012 Earth Hour Essay Contest. This year's Earth Hour Essay Competition demonstrated that social and environmental issues have no boundaries. Our students are all affected by what takes place in their surrounding communities. Earth Hour, while relatively young in its existence, has become one of the most successful global events for raising awareness of the damaging effects of global warming. The first Earth Hour began in Sydney, Australia 4 years ago. Since then, hundreds of millions of people in 4,400 cities and 131 countries have taken part in Earth Hour. In 2010, Earth Hour was recorded as the largest voluntary environmental event ever. And by 2011, nearly 1 billion people had participated in Earth Hour. This year, on March the 26th, Bermuda joined other countries from around the world from 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. in switching our lights off for Earth Hour. I'm pleased that Bermuda was able to show solidarity with a cause that focuses on the preservation of our planet and its environment. To the organizers of the essay contest, I commend you for challenging our students to think critically about what is taking place with our environment locally and globally, and for challenging them to articulate their thoughts in an essay format. The results were thought-provoking and insightful, from CFL bugs and green eggs and Brita filters to recycling, reducing, conserving, and turn it off, unplug it, and throw it away. For me, the results were further proof of the levels of excellence exhibited throughout our education system. To the winning students, congratulations on your achievements. Continue to strive for excellence in whatever you do. You are the future of this country, and to that end, you do yourselves tremendous benefit by expanding your learning processes. Congratulations, one and all.
Okay, we'll start with the honorable mention winners to begin with, each receiving a $25 gift certificate to Brand & Co., which we hope you will use to buy books. And in the first category, the 12 to 14 age category, William Porter from Whitney Institute and Cassie McPhee from Mount St. Agnes Academy.
Sorry.
Is no one present on behalf of William Porter?
Okay, in the 9 to 11 age category, Zane Curtis Thomas from Somerset Primary, and Jamaica Marshall from Harrington Sound Primary. Okay, now the third place winners, each receiving $25 in books on environmental subjects are, in the 15 to 18 age category, Khalid Muhammad from Cedar Bridge Academy. We'll do each.
Circle real close up, please. Thank you. There you go. Mark.
In the 12 to 14 age category, Alden Campbell from Summersfield Academy.
Smile, man.
And we have a tie in the 9 to 11 age category. Prizes are awarded to Abigail Jones from Warwick Academy and Anijah Armstrong from Somerset. Okay. And now the second place winners. Each will receive $50 and books on environmental subjects. And in the 15 to 18 age category, Justin Ferrer from Warwick Academy. Okay, in the 12 to 14 age group, Blair Smith from Mount St. Agnes Academy.
Smile.
And in the 9 to 11 age category, Carolyn Amaral, Mount St. Agnes Academy.
Thank you.
And now, the first place winners, each receiving $50 plus Kindle Fires, preloaded with books on the environment, as well as $250 for their schools to use on environmental projects. And I would like to invite the winners' teachers to come up to the podium as well when we call the winners. Winning in the 15 to 18 age category, Raymond Bean Jr. from the Barclay Institute, who I'd like to say is the son of our Velco plant foreman, Mr. Ray Bean.
Happy man. Smile. Nice smile. Very good.
It's your birthday. In the 12 to 14 age category, the winner is Amelia Oatley from Warwick Academy. And finally, the first place winner in the 9 to 11 age category is Nicholas Cease from Warwick Academy. I must note that Nicholas also won first place in this category in 2011 when he was attending Somerset Primary. Nicholas is on holiday with his parents, but his grandfather, Mr. Larry Davis, is here to accept the award for him.
All right. You here first? Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all the students, to all the students whose hard work and inspiration we're celebrating here today. And please pass on our thanks to all of your classmates, because the thoughts and efforts of every child who entered make a difference. Thank you to the parents and teachers who support them. We know it's a lot of work. Thank you to Belco, to Susan McGrath-Smith and the other staff whose hard work has made this happen. I hope that you're all as inspired as I was by these students, and that for all of us, their effort and commitment helps us remember the environment in our actions every day. Thank you.